Hi everyone, I am Margourtarotreader, and today I am doing one of the rituals that I'm doing here for a client of mine. So as obvious, if you are one of the viewers that are my clients and whatnot, you know what I'm doing here. It's a certain ritual for a love spell here. It just depends on the circumstances and the situation that we're in. We emphasize this and change certain rituals as we go along. Now, if this is the first time you're watching this, this is one of the procedures of a love spell, of a rekindle spell, reconciliation spell. It just depends. So, as I work, I call it marinating. We marinate on the spirit and on the angels, and as well as when I receive the messages, that's how I also emphasize on the ritual itself or any changes that I need to make, because I like to nurture and pamper the spirit as we go along, proceeding to the changes. Now, I'm wearing gloves because these are requested from my clients with certain personal things within them, and so therefore I do not touch it. Normally when I have certain personal items of my clients, I don't touch them as I work with them. It just depends on the circumstances in the ritual that I'm doing. So of course for this one I'm using my gloves. Okay, I already started previous to the recording with my clients' personal information, because as you already know, my viewers and my clients, I've never discussed any of their personal information on my videos or in my rituals or spells or readings. It is only for me to know and keep as in private at all times. Okay, so normally I'll do the enchantment before the recordings, before I start my rituals and my readings, and throughout the recordings, throughout the rituals, the times that is silent, it is when I'm connecting to the universe and the spirit guides with their personal information and my devotion to and what it is I'm trying to manifest. So keep that in mind and be aware, because that's usually how I work. Okay, so here I've already started here with these two candles, or almost done and prepared. I left one here so you can see I already done certain things to them. This one is more than done than the prior ones, so I will continue to finish these. And then of course, as you already know, I use pins or needles or other things when I'm doing certain rituals here. It just depends what is that we're trying to put to succeeding in the rituals and spells. Okay, so angels of heaven and earth, thank you. Angels of heaven and earth, thank you for allowing this lesson within. Thank you, angels of heaven and earth. May the heart and body and soul, the mind, eyes analyze and conceive. You must and shall declare your love. You must and shall declare your love that you have for the power invested for you in the angels of heaven and earth. You shall and will succeed. So these two I've already done. So so you can see what I do with this one here. Well, normally I don't show every detail of my rituals that I do for my clients. I just show a semi-preview of the things that take place. Thank you to the universe and to the angels of heaven and earth to love and nurture this relationship. Thank you to the universe and to the angels of heaven and earth. May the heart, body, soul, and mind take note. Angels of the heaven and earth unions. Thank you. Thank you to the universe and to the angels of heaven and earth. Thank you to you for allowing to devote yourself emotionally, spiritually, mentally, physically, and only to. Thank you, angels of heaven and earth. Okay, so this has been done to all the other two candles, and now it's a process of cleansing. Gracias al universo, los ángeles de la tierra y el cielo, Cuerpo y alma y mente, espíritu tuyo. May you devote yourself, emotion, spirit, mentally, physically. Declare your love, show your love, devote yourself. Okay? Now, gracias al universo, a los ángeles de la tierra y del cielo, que manifiesto así como meto este alfiler en esta candela, meto en ti la acción inmediata. Declara tu amor, tu pasión y devoción. And I laugh because see, this pin is going the other way around instead of going smoothly. It wants to, and it's bending because it's being reluctant, and I expect that from the energy of this person. I don't expect him to be easy, but we always get certain things like that. And it does not mean that he's being reluctant because he does not want it. Believe me, it does not mean that. It just means it's his energy. My clients knows what I'm talking about. It is who he represents and who he is in this world. So it does not mean by any means that he does not love the person that we're seeking from, but it is who he is, and so therefore we have to bend the energies, okay? And that is why we end up doing the rituals and spells, because we have to bend the energies that are best suited for us, and also to manifest the things that we want in this earthly world. You won't know ever if this is the right thing to do unless you take a risk. Take a risk in love. I always say that. There's no such thing as a decent game. There's no such thing as a fair game in love. So this is a chance. This is a risk that you take when you're doing a spiritual work on someone, because it's something that you want and desire. So at the end of the day, if you're doing it out of your own goodness, out of your own heart, when you are doing it with your heart, body, soul, and mind, then know that the universe is seeing through you, okay? And know that if the universe sees this union to be, then it will help you to manifest those things as well, okay? So, especially how I work, so. En el Padre, Son, Holy Spirit. Cuerpo y alma y mente y espíritu tuyo. Accede, porque sabes que la quieres, sabes que la amas. Sabes que nada ni nadie es más dedicado a ti de cuerpo y alma y mente y espíritu. Tú la amas, tú la vas a amar eternamente. Vas a declarar tu amor y tu pasión hacia ella. Vas a declarar tu amor y tu pasión hacia ella. Vas a declarar tu amor y tu pasión hacia ella. Vas a declarar tu amor y tu pasión. Vas a declarar tu amor y tu pasión. Vas a declarar tu amor y tu pasión. You will and shall declare your love directly to. You will and shall declare your love directly to. You will and shall declare your love directly to. You will and shall declare your love directly to. That is not bad. It is a fresh start. It is a fresh start. It was given in capacitant. It was given in capacitant, but it's a good sign. It's a very good sign, actually. Okay? It's saying yes and no. Yes and no. Oh, you will be a yes. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit, thank you, angels of heaven and earth, for allowing to declare His love and His trust and His faith only to. Así como entro este alfiler en esta candela, meto en ti, espíritu, cuerpo y alma y mente, que vas a dedicarte de cuerpo y alma y mente y espíritu, te vas a dedicar a hacer. Declaras tu amor. Declaras tu amor, compasión y devoción. Gracias al universo y a los ángeles de la tierra y el cielo, que así será. Cuerpo y alma y mente y espíritu tuyo. Así como meto este alfiler en esta candela, meto en ti el pensamiento permanente y acción hacia que le vas a declarar tu amor y tu pasión y tu devoción y tu felicidad hacia ella nada más. Dedicarás tu cuerpo y alma y mente y espíritu. Te darás lo mejor de ti, tu pasión y tu devoción. Okay, well, we're bending, yeah? It's supposed to be only 3 pins in here, but don't worry. When you don't want to play fair, guess what happens? I don't play fair. Cuerpo y alma y mente y espíritu, cuerpo y alma y mente y espíritu Te ordeno que así como meto este alfiler en esta candela, te ordeno a ti inmediatamente que corras a los brazos y cuerpo y alma y mente Te ordeno cuerpo y alma y mente y espíritu que le vas a declarar tu amor y pasión. Heart, body, soul, and mind, by the power invested of the universe and of the angels of heaven and earth, I order you to. Told you. I will convince you, because I know what the heart and the soul wants and needs. I can see it, I can sense it. But sometimes when someone loves someone, they don't want to intertwine with that or accept that because of what they're used to in this earthly world. They're hesitant because of those things. And so as I am doing this, I have the pictures of my clients and I can sense the energy of oneself. Okay? Cuerpo y alma y mente y espíritu tuyo, heart, body, soul, and mind. Así como meto este alfiler en esta candela, meto en ti el pensamiento permanente y acción hace. Dedicarás cuerpo y alma y mente y espíritu y le declararás que la amas inmediatamente. Correrás a los brazos y a la pasión y el amor porque es tu vida y tu pasión y tu felicidad y tu dicha, y así será en el nombre del cuerpo y el alma y el espíritu y santo. Amén. Así será. You see? There you go. See, you need to also understand that when I'm doing these things, I am saying certain things out loud. I am praying out loud, but also in my own thoughts and memories, I'm doing a second verse as well, a different verse as well. It is how I chant. I speak certain things out loud, and then my head goes through a different chant. It is almost like I'm entwined with their spirit as well, connecting to them. Okay? Cuerpo y alma y mente y espíritu tuyo. Así como meto este alfiler en esta candela, meto en ti el pensamiento y la acción inmediata. Cuerpo y alma y mente y espíritu correrás a los brazos y a la pasión y el amor, porque la amas y la quieres. Porque la amas y la quieres, correrás inmediatamente al cuerpo y al alma de ella. Porque la amas y la quieres. Porque las necesitas a tu lado. Te dedicarás hacia ella de cuerpo y alma, mente y espíritu. Te dedicarás a ella de cuerpo y alma, mente y espíritu. Te dedicarás a ella de cuerpo y alma, mente y espíritu. Te dedicarás a ella de cuerpo y alma, mente y espíritu. It's okay. We're bending. Cuerpo y alma, mente y espíritu. Así como meto este alfiler en esta candela, meto en ti el amor y la pasión y la acción. Porque la amas, porque la quieres, porque la necesitas. Porque es tu felicidad. Tu amor y tu pasión está y estará siempre al lado de él. He's telling me he does not like being bossed. He doesn't like. He likes to do things at his own pace, is what I'm hearing. Let me do it at my own pace and terms. Well, you're not in charge. The universe is. You've given and you've had the chances is also what the spirit guides are saying. So there's no such thing as taking advantage. You can only do that in a certain time, a certain space. But it will not be as always. Or it will not stay as is. Heart, body, soul, and mind. Así como meto este alfiler en esta candela, meto en ti el pensamiento y acción inmediata. Que le vas a declarar tu amor y pasión y devoción. Porque la amas y la quieres y así será. En el nombre del Padre y el el nombre del universo y los ángeles de la tierra y el cielo, en el poder que me ha dado los ángeles y el universo, correrás inmediatamente a los brazos y la pasión. You see? We'll make them understand eventually what it is to truly feel the love that they desire. Okay? Okay. Let's see here. Okay. Cuerpo y alma, mente y espíritu. Te declaras tu amor y tu pasión. Cuerpo y alma, mente y espíritu hacia. Le declararás su amor. Con tu caricias, tu pasión, tu devoción, le darás y le dirás que la amas y la quieres, porque es tu amor y es tu felicidad. Gracias al universo y a los ángeles de la tierra y el cielo. Y a ti más que todo, que acceses a darle el amor y la pasión que te mereces. See, this one went beautiful, right in, it's smoothing. So it takes time. And that is why I like to take my time when I'm nurturing and pamper each spell and ritual. Because it takes time in order to have success. Angels of heaven and earth, thank you to the universe and to the angels of heaven and earth. Thank you to you, heart, body, soul, and mind. Así como meto este alfiler en esta candela, meto en ti inmediatamente the action of love, faith, and devotion total. You shall and will declare your love. You shall and will declare your love. Because you love her, because you need her, because you want her by your side. It is so and shall be done by the power and vested of the universe and of the angels of heaven and earth. Thank you to the universe and to the angels of heaven and earth. Thank you to the universe and to the angels of heaven and earth. Thank you to you, heart, body, soul, and mind. Así como meto este alfiler en esta candela, this is not going to go. This is not going to go. Thank you to the universe and to the angels of heaven and earth. Así como meto este alfiler en esta candela, meto en ti el pensamiento y acción inmediata de you shall and will. You shall and will. You will devote yourself to her emotionally, spiritually, mentally, physically, sexually, and financially. As of now, as of this very moment, for the rest of your eternity, your love belongs and shall only be with. Thank you to the universe and to the angels of heaven and earth. You see? It shows the gravity of how things move forward as we move along. And so, of course, when I'm sensing the energy hesitant, then I also do certain changes in myself and in my energy. And the third candle went all the way smoothly and beautifully. So eventually he is going to start seeing and understanding that no matter how much he wants to reflect out of what he is, his emotions and feelings toward the client, and when I'm speaking directly to his spirit guide, then I'm letting that person know, the itself know, that this person means and has good intentions toward that other person, toward that other human. They're inquiring to be loved and love, and inquiring to have a fulfillment life next to this person. Okay, so it just depends on the ritual and spell that I work on, but this is how this one is manifesting here. Okay, know that when they are going through smoothly every now and then, it also depends on the energies that they're going through within their whole life itself also. Okay, but don't take it personally. Anything that you sense that is negative, it is not to be taken personally, because it is their energy trying to work or not work within the situation. You understand that? And that is directly to my client, but also to any viewers. When you know how I work, then you also know what I'm saying at the same time. Okay? Thank you to the universe and to the angels of heaven and earth. The angels of the universe and of the angels of heaven and earth. Thank you for allowing this to take place. It is so for the blessing and the happiness of their love and nurturing in this life and after the spirit world. For this love is meant to be, and let the spirit come within to nurture each other's souls, heart, body, soul, and mind. After I am done with the recording, I will continue my chanting, prepare this some more, and off to my client again. Again, if you are interested in any readings or spells or rituals, please contact me below or email me, margourtarotreader@gmail.com. Understand, and I'm saying this over and over, understand that if you are wanting to have any type of ritual spell from me, you must have a reading first prior to me accepting your the type of work that I'll be doing for you. The reading has to be done. I don't care if you come to me as people have, saying, I've been to this reader, they said I need this, they said I need that. I don't care where you've been, how you've been, but I do need to be aware where you've been before me, okay? Or and if you're doing someone else while you're trying to work with me, by any means, reading or anything. I need the trust and faith from my clients at all times. It's a must. The reading has to be done because I have to see the energies overall. I have to see the people that's involved, their spirits, and whoever else within the time frame, within the times of situations. I have to see also if I'm allowed and are permitted to do any type of spell work. I have to also see if there's actually some type of true feelings within this two partners or whoever it is I'm working with. I have to see a lot of things prior to starting and taking. And you might come to me, as people have, saying, well, I need this and I need that. Well, when I do the reading, I have to see exactly if that's the proper spell that you need. I have to see if indeed it's the proper spell, how to manifest that spell, because everything has its own space and time. Every client, it's different situations. Some are like, but yet totally different. So because of that is how also I manifest different energies. Okay, so you need to understand I work different. I am not how anybody else is. Some things you might see that you might not like in my videos, but it is how I work. It is how the spirits are telling me to work based on the energies and the situation at hand. I work with the universe. I work with your spirit guides, and I work with my own as well in order to manifest these energies. Understand that I do certain things on your behalf to improve yourself and improve the other person. I do not work for you to have negative energies around you. I cannot and I will not work with negative energies at all. That is why I always ask certain things of my clients. And most importantly, I ask faith, trust, and devotion toward yourself, toward the situation, and trust me when I say I'm doing certain things. Because as you can see, I'm also doing the video for my clients to see, and also for my viewers to know how in certain ways I work with my situation. When you work with me, you need to understand that you need to have the faith and the trust and the patience to do so. I cannot and I will not work on one ritual overnight, because that's not how I do. I need to nurture the clients. I need to nurture the spirits of oneself in order to change it, in order for them to understand that what I do for you initially, it is for you to heal and to move further into this light, and to also choose wisely with your directions. Okay? Also, you need to also understand that when you choose me, make sure that I am your last resource. If I cannot bring that person to you, then you should not, and I recommend you not to go further down looking elsewhere. And if you do, you must wait at least a year from the time I have started something. I do not recommend you moving forward anywhere else, because then you're forcing the energies that should not be forced. This is why I pamper the energies, because if I can change their way of meaning and thinking, and let's be clear, it does not mean that I'm changing them. Oh, they don't love me, so now they're going to love me. No. If I have sensed in one point of view there has been love within the relationship, then I have the right of way to exist in certain rituals and spells. You understand? But if I see that there is no love in any way, in shape or form, I will decline your work. And this is why reading must be done. And I have, and I will continue to decline works because of what they're pertaining to do or take in. Yes, sometimes you're going to see certain rituals that I'll be doing that you're going to be wondering, why is this bad? Doesn't look good. Well, it's to each his own. If you are watching my channel, if you are watching my videos, especially with the spells, then it's also because you're interested, and also because you have and will think of doing in the future. So it is not, when you come to me, you also need to understand that you're being guided and divided to be within my time frame, within my view, within my presence. Okay? Things happen for a reason. They don't happen just because they happen. If you happen to bump into my channel, it is because you need some type of guidance, however way it may be. You need some type of guidance. Maybe it won't be because you're getting a reading, or a spell. Maybe it'll be because you happen to click in and you're watching a video. All of a sudden, you're going to click in and understand something of that. Maybe a phrase, maybe a sentence, maybe the whole video. But it's going to connect to you. And also it's going to change you one way or the other. But I'm hoping too, because my energy is always positive, I'm hoping that it will change you to be a more positive, loving, caring, and nurturing self-being, and then direct yourself toward others with that energy. You understand? Now, also know that the prices goes accordingly to the rituals and person. Each one is individually. You understand? So prepare yourself to what it is you're needing. I cannot and will not refund any of the money. And I have to say that because it is what it is. Okay? We all work differently. However way you've done certain things prior to, before me, or after, doesn't matter. I also work for a living, but I also do this because I love what I do, because I heal any energy that comes along my way. You understand that? So there is no refund for any spells or rituals or readings. None whatsoever. Please maintain that. Okay? Understand that. So think of what it is you're doing, how it is you want to, and then perceive that, either with me or whoever. Okay? Trust on the person that you pick to do your rituals and spells. Trust on the energies that are being used. And also understand that it is no such thing. If you've done certain things and believed on those things, then so be it. Okay? And I understand. Now, I want to thank all of you for watching. And of course, again, if you're needing me, please look me up down below, or email me at Margourtarotreader@gmail.com, and I'll be more than happy to assist you in whatever may be the case. Okay? Understand that I am here for you. I'm here to help you. I'm here to guide you in the best direction of your life if need be. Okay? Understand that if you are within my path, it is for a purpose. It is because the universe allows you to be in this path, and it is because it's meant to be. It always is the case. Okay? So I send you my love, hugs and kisses to all of you. I send you love, peace, and may this universe bless you and everyone else. And thank you.